It is Power 105.1. I need, Maritza is on the video today. Maritza, I need a close-up of Renzel's face.
Get that close-up of Renzel.
Get that close-up of Renzel, please. Give the ladies a little, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Let's take care of the ladies. Let's say Angie for the ladies, you know what I mean?
So you know Renzel is one of my favorite people to interview.
Y'all know we family. You know, this deeper than rap right here. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But you know I just had my birthday party
and I missed it. I'm so mad I missed it.
But you still got masquerade, man.
We did because my intention was to go, but we didn't go because I couldn't make it. But I have these. So tell me about this party that I missed.
It was wonderful. You know, it was a lot of people came through.
So why the masks?
I just wanted to do something different. You know, last year.
This is kind of fly, right? We should do the interview.
It was real fly. Keep it on.
You want to do it like this?
Yeah, keep it on.
This is bizarre.
That's fly.
Okay, so what was the thing? What is the thinking?
You know, just doing something different, but keeping it still elegant and sexy.
Sexy.
Yeah, and the ladies most definitely came in sexy, had on their masks and all that. We had a real good time. Shout out to Carlene, Vanity Group.
Oh, did Carlene do it?
Yeah, Carlene did it. She put together another event.
I'm into this.
Yeah.
Okay, but I can't do the whole
fly.
I can't do the whole
Why?
Because it's confusing. I'm confused.
No,
I don't even know who I am right now.
Of course you do. You look fly right there. You know what I'm saying? That might be the new thing right there.
This I should do every interview this way?
Every interview you might have to pull out a different one.
And then the guest should wear one as well. So
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to think about it.
But you most definitely the big stone. And yeah, I mean, I see what's going on.
You think this is a thing for me?
Oh, it's popping.
So... Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
You already know. Thank you, baby. That mean a lot, too.
You had a big old party.
Real
Is this jewelry?
Real
is this new jewelry? Some birthday jewelry you bought yourself? Because I feel like you got a few extra chains on today.
It may be one or two. It may be one.
I'm taking this off. It's too weird. And I'm getting hot.
It wasn't weird,
though. You said it might be one or two more?
Yeah, it might be one or two. You
deserve it. You work hard.
Yeah, we go hard. We deserve it.
What's happening with you? The last time you were here, Renzel.
Talk to me.
The last time you were here, we played a romance game.
Did
Remember
we?
this? Yeah. Oh, my book. Do you have this yet? I'm gonna give you one.
I gotta make sure my quote on the back cover of the books next time.
Yeah, please.
I respect Hove. I respect Jennifer Lopez, but the Senator Cory Booker would have had to got knocked off by Rose.
You're gonna take off Cory Booker?
Of course, we don't know him.
But we do know him.
No, we don't.
There's a whole chapter about.
Tell him thank you. He should thank you. Tell him to write you a letter and say thank you. Rose said.
No, stop it.
He now knows who's the Senator.
He's a state senator. He's one of our people in there fighting for us right now. We need him desperately. Yes.
Is he?
Yes.
Well, you know,
I
still would have knocked his name off the back cover.
For the Rose.
But
for the Rose
shout out,
quote.
of course.
Yeah.
The Rick Ross quote.
Everybody else is okay though, right?
Yeah, everybody else okay. Adrian, who was that?
Little Adrian Balash, my little sister. She's on The Real. She's on the show The Real. You don't watch The Real? On TV, on Fox.
I don't
it's
watch
the panel show.
I don't watch that, but we would have most definitely knocked Adrian
off. Shut up, Ross. No,
of course.
Not. It's a different perspective. I'm like a mentor, a big sister to her.
We would have knocked her off, and she would have just understood.
No,
you know, She most definitely capitalized on her friendship with you being on the back of the book.
No, I capitalized on my friendship with her.
She most definitely, whoever she is, she did a great job. And,
she did.
But she most definitely
would
have been bumped.
She's doing very great for herself. She has a hit TV show on Fox right now.
I understand all that.
Yeah.
But she would have been hit off the back of this book, too.
Wasn't Ross on The Real? You've been on that show, no? You've been on The Real,
Who
man.
Who else is on The Real?
The panel of girls, the Tamara. T and Tamara twins,
Okay,
you know.
Okay.
The panel.
Twins. I think the twin is the only one I think I know. Who else on there?
Adrian. Lonnie Love, the comedian. Yeah. This went so left and weird.
So Adrian would have had to go.
No.
For Renzel, of course.
I would have just made space for Renzel. I wouldn't have cut anybody off. I just would have squeezed everybody a little tighter.
And if it wasn't no space, because Rose would have had to been on the. My quote would have had to been in the back of the book. What you mean?
Yeah, no.
How many years? Come on. The foreword by J. Cole. I ain't gonna be mad at the foreword. You know what I mean?
You should read it. It's good.
My voice.
I'm going to send it to you for the plane ride on the way home.
I'm
going to give you a copy for it.
I am going to read it.
So one day maybe we'll get a Rick Ross book and we'll hear all the stories.
I can't tell them all.
Yeah.
I give them a few of them. You know what I'm saying? It's best interest for everybody. We can't tell them.
We can't tell it all?
No. So.
You have a great story, though.
No, it's an amazing story.
And we always talk about this. I always say this to you. People don't even realize, oh, there's Ross. There's a picture of Ross on the reel. Look at you.
Is it? Let me see.
That's it right there.
Okay, let me see.
Oh, my God, Ross.
So who is
Adrian is the Puerto Rican girl from the Lower East Side.
which one is that? They all look Puerto Rican.
They do know what is wrong with you.
Okay, that's Adrian.
Yes, you know her. She used to be in Cheetah Girls back in the day. She's in 3LW. You know her. You know Adrian. Stop it.
Remember the girls from 3LW?
Oh,
He remembers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I hate you so much. That's my girl. That's my sister. Stop it, Rose.
Nah, she got a little airtime today. She got the back of the book. But we got to be honest at some point.
I love her.
Renzel would have bumped.
Renzel. This is not like you. Normally you're like, you're very inclusive of all the ladies.
What that mean? That's
you're
a
not
big
trying
word
to
right there.
that you enjoy.
Went deep on Rose on that one.
That's too much.
Inclusive of the ladies.
You're very like, you love the ladies. You like the ladies. You're not trying to not take their slot.
Oh nah, I most definitely love the ladies, but for my quote, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's 6 quotes on the back of the book, and for any reason, if it would have been a problem having 7. Adrian most definitely would have had to go.
Or Cory Booker.
Oh, most definitely the Cory Booker. Most definitely. We need him. Whatever.
By the way,
doing.
I would just like to direct it to both of those people mean very much to me, a tremendous amount to me.
You made that clear. They heard that for the 8th time. You rap.
Okay.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real. I gotta say it for you. You rap for them when Rose said he would bump
and rightfully
them.
so. And rightfully so.
You did. You rap, but it's just the fact they had to go if Renzel knew about the book. You know what I'm saying?
Stop it.
It's the memoir.
Stop it, Rose.
You got to remember, Rose, I got history with Angie Martinez.
100%. 100%.
You crazy?
We got lost files and everything.
Man, we got music. We got, man, Angie Martinez got Rose records put up somewhere, man. Y'all need
I
to
got
tell
Rose
her
records that I actually was on the board of Pro Tools recording myself while you were in the booth.
I'm telling you, y'all need to tell her, because, Angie really a music head, man. She really was sitting there in front of I was like, you know what? I'm going to give you props,
You had to respect.
I respect you, shorty. I like that. You know what I'm saying? You had your beats coming in. Shout out to Bink Dog.
Oh, word.
Yeah. Bink did a lot of production on his new album, and that's why
he did.
You introduced me to Bink.
Look at that.
That's why I met Bink in the studio, vibing, listening to Bink.
I love that.
Years ago.
So is the new album ready?
The new album is, the new album is ready.
Okay, good.
My last final pieces that come in like right now.
Yeah.
The things that I always love to get last, because for some reason when I first started recording the album, I could record a body of work and say these 15 records, this is it. But as I continue to record last minute, it always feel like the greatness and amazing things.
The last ones, right?
It always, and it's like all my homies be holding on to everything until they like, yo, I heard you up at Angie. I just sent something to your box. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So those are coming in now.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
They started last night, really.
The special ones.
Yeah, because the track list is pretty much done.
What happened? What came in last night?
Something real,
You don't want to tell me? Come on.
For you, Angie, I'd do anything for you, but most definitely, like, what came in last night on the production side, and, like I said, with Bink putting together, and, what's going down tomorrow night, it's just, it's only a few names that Rose
gets excited about.
Yeah. And you guys know it. And I got so much respect for the process that once I get it, that's when, you know what I'm saying? But man, the studio book for tomorrow night.
You don't have to tell me who that is, but who are those names?
You know the names.
Who are the people?
It's all, the names that excite me.
Yeah.
Nas excites Rose. You know, and to hear Nas talk about me being one of his top 5 lyricists.
Wow.
You know, a few weeks back, you know, that even meant more. And it just brought me back to a conversation I remember we had, you know, it was just on some rap shit, and we was, you know, he brought up a line that I said on Deeper Than Rap album. And I was just talking about, you know, when the South got on top, you know, where the love at? Because we embraced everybody else. And for that to be the first line he ever brought up to me, it just let me know how, you know, on top of his game he was, and that he really listening to this music out here. He really in touch. And so when we went on and collaborated and did Triple Beam Dreams and, you know, records of that nature, those set the standard for me and Nas. And, you know, I'm going to say it because you, Angie Martinez, you know, Nas is most definitely.
On the album?
Yeah. He
wow.
Nas, you know,
you weren't even prepared to let that go today, right? That was on a whim?
It most definitely, you just gave me chills, like, so I just said, let me
let it know. That made me excited. I caught a little excitement chill.
You know, because like I say, you know, the records that we've made, you know, from Deeper Than Rap, and then, you know, Triple Beam Dreams,
and he's so careful about his he doesn't like whore his cameos out. You know what I'm saying? Like he shouldn't.
It's not about money. That's the OG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he does
position where it's not about paper. So if you looking to buy a Nas verse, you playing yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
9 times out of 10.
And that's why they're special though when they come.
That's what make it unique.
Yeah.
And it's the things that you can't buy. It's the things that money can't buy. And the artist that's not for sale. Make them special.
Who did he say that to? He said that to you, or he said that like in an interview or something?
He said that to me, as far as, you know, because that was a rhyme that I said, you know, when I was speaking of the South being on top, and we on top, where the love at, and it was just, you know, and it was just funny how he brought that up first and was like, you said such and such and such, but, you know, we see you, you know, and to me, that said a lot. Yeah. That spoke volumes for New York City, not just for Nas, but for New York City, because that's basically who I was talking to. You know, the East Coast, of course, and the West Coast. You know, the South doing our thing now. You know, we bought Dr. Dre. You know, we bought Snoop. We bought Tupac. We bought Big. We bought Slick Rick. You know, we bought Eric B. and Rakim.
Yeah, not everybody though. There are artists from the South who are like students of the game, as you are.
Right.
And that lyrics are at the forefront of what they do. But there are artists from the South also, and this is no disrespect, it's just a different style, that are more about, you know, melody and flow and just making songs to get people, you know what I'm saying?
You absolutely right, but it's nobody that I know of that, you know, wouldn't embrace the East Coast or West Coast culture.
Right.
The South ain't had that movement. Because we were struggling to get on for so long, we didn't have the let's shut the door on such and such movement. We most definitely got creative styles.
You feel people do that to the South still? You still feel that?
I don't feel that now.
Oh.
But, you know, when I released Deeper Than Rap, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I was just, you know, talking about as far as on a major level of the big boys. Of course, we done established ourselves now, but that was the earlier times. You know what I'm saying? And,
well, you got to go, you know, people got to give you a little hard time out the gate. Can't make it too sweet and easy.
South was going long for a long time.
Yeah, you might be right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, I understand, okay.
I'm talking about the run.
It's like, you know, the run. I'm talking about, okay, Master P. We know what Master P brought to the game. We know we saw Master P be hella successful on so many different platforms.
Yeah.
You know, but now, you know, I'm talking about some real rapping now. You know what I'm saying? We watch dudes get money. We know the South could get paper.
Yeah.
We know that. But now let's, on some real rap tip, on some real music, on some Rose and Nas conversation.
So who do you think the best, I'm talking about like lyrical rappers, not just like single rappers, but like lyrical rappers from the South are?
Some of the best lyrical rappers from the South.
Mm-hmm. You would include yourself, I would imagine.
I'm pretty sure I'd be in there somewhere. I'm pretty sure.
Well, your favorites, who you think, you know, to you.
Who do I apologize. You know, I partied with the Grunk last night.
No, it's all good.
I threw up for the first time. I threw up for the first time.
What?
Yeah, first time in the history of me.
From too much drinking?
I partied hard last night. I partied, you know, the Grunk style.
I can't even imagine Renzel
Me
throwing up
neither.
from drinking.
Me neither. And then, earlier that night I had a listening event, which was real, sexy. Everybody came out. Epic Records showed me a lot of love. And I was drinking rosé with pineapples and strawberries in them. And then when I got with them, we switched it up a little bit. And I think that's why
you
I
can't
went
mix
wrong.
the liquors, rosé. Come
Yeah.
on, that's a rookie move.
Yeah. I can't even front. But as far as the South, when you say Andre, it's certain names you don't even need to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Scarface that's not even,
Love
we not even
Scarface.
questioning
Yeah,
Scarface. We not even questioning, the position of Andre 3000. I think when we speak of, these type of names, I think this one you should say names like Yo Gotti. You know what I'm saying? The dudes that's been grinding a long time and just getting on that platform where you could really respect, they wordplay and how they get down and what they bring into the game and stuff like that. From the South. Oh yeah, J. Cole most.
He's not from the South.
He's from Carolina,
Oh.
but when you say the South,
I don't think of that as. I don't know why I don't think of that as the South. but-
When I think of the South, I most definitely from the bottom of the map, and I go up, and once you get a little past Atlanta, I start looking different ways. If you ain't leaning towards Memphis and all that, but we know it's a southern state, but as far as the movement.
Yeah. There's a lot. By the way, the South has got more territory than any of us in the East or the West Coast together. Y'all got more territory covered.
And now we just trying to make up that time for us starting behind the East and the West.
You done way over. You made up for the time lost.
Trying
Way.
to, you know what I'm saying?
Are you kidding me?
I'm trying.
This South run been going for wild long.
But we've been students of the game for so long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you got people like me who listen to, study Eric B. and Rakim, and so it's just so many different flavors. ATL and Miami, Trick Daddy. When you have Trick Daddy, somebody that's most definitely, person who speak their mind and rap different, but bring a whole nother energy. Yeah, that talk. Then you go to Atlanta, you may have Young Thug, somebody that can harmonize and do something totally different, something I never seen before. So it's all good to me. I love the young artists.
It's all good things.
I love to see the young artists. That's what it's about. I love to see them, even if they got purple hair, red hair, whatever it is.
Do you feel like an OG already in the game? Because I feel like you're like somewhere in the middle. But you have so much time and accomplishment in.
To me, it's really whoever I'm conversating with. Because I still got big homies that's still active, that I still look up to, that, watch me grow up in the game. And then there's so many new young stars that's in the game that I show love to, hit me and big homie. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, whatever the role is, it's all good with me. I ain't tripping.
I think all the greats, I say this all the time, but I think all the greats have to be both students and teachers. I think that's what makes you like have a legacy and matter to other artists, and you know what I'm saying? So you like right in there. You right in that pocket.
I think just loving music. If you love music, let's love the music.
Word.
Let's not, break down who is this, this and that. And, I go places and they ask me about certain little artists, and it's like they was expecting me to bash Rose. So this dude, he got the red hair, little Yachty. I say, for one, I like Lil Homie because he making it happen. If you making it happen, you making it happen. If it's not for me, it just wouldn't be for me. But Lil Homie making it happen. Not only that, he do business with my homie. That's my homie P artist. So I'm a fan of his now. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's just how the game go with me.
That's good. But you have your preferences, I'm sure.
Yeah. The music I listen to, I still get up in the morning and listen to 8 Ball MJG on top of the world first. I listen to that first, and I listen to that like back to back. So
that's hard.
It's certain things that satisfy my taste.
So wait, so do we have a date for the album? We don't have no dates yet, right? Because you said you're still wrapping it up.
Yeah, we're gonna release the date over the next 2 weeks. So
you don't want to tell me now because you're sharing today. You're feeling very open and sharing.
I'm in a great mood.
So you don't want to tell me?
I said I'm with Angie. I'm in a great mood. I just don't want to give you nothing in that.
Fine. You know what I wanted to ask you about now that Trump is president? Remember you had that whole thing with the assassinate Trump lyric in your song?
When I said assassinate Trump like Zimmerman, I accept these words as they came from Eminem. And that was the part they made sure they cut off because, Eminem been able to discuss doing everything, you know, and it's always been accepted as, you know, entertainment, and it's always been.
What was the backlash for you? I remember when that came out and reading all the stories.
Well, Walmart,
and people,
Walmart pulled the
yeah.
album. Walmart pulled the album.
That was before he was president, though.
Yeah, this was before he was president. It's just, my vision is my
you
vision.
Know you can't get away with everything Eminem gets away with.
My vision and the things I see, I might could see a little further. So I may have been 2 years ahead of the.
Did you know Trump was gonna win? No.
I don't want to say, but I just knew it's a lot of people that was pulling for him to win. I'm gonna tell you that.
Wow.
You feel me?
So you weren't as surprised as everybody else.
No.
I couldn't believe it. It was like it didn't even cross my mind that could happen. It didn't even cross my mind. Like, I was on a flight that night going to Paris, and we landed, and the pilot with his French accent said, "Mr. Trump won the election." I was like, "What? No, the language barrier." Like, didn't even occur to me that this could happen. I guess I'm in my little New York liberal bubble. So look, you're in the South. It's probably a different conversation going on.
What's going to be your first question you ask him when he sit down and give you your interview?
I don't know. I often wonder.
You got to have that. You got to know what that is.
Yeah, but I often wonder if I even want to talk to that man because
You got to.
Why though?
For the culture.
Yeah, but that's what everybody says who goes and sits down with him, and anybody who's gone to sit down with him.
It's a difference when you interviewing him.
But he don't stand for nothing, so he could tell me anything he wants. Doesn't mean it's going to really happen.
No. Questioning somebody is different from being a guest with somebody. It's a big difference.
He's going to tell me I'm unfair. So if he wanted to come up to the show, you would advise me that I should have him on the show. Of
course.
Yeah. So what if he wanted to meet with you and said, "Come to the White House, I would like to talk to you about, I don't know, some politics of Miami."
I tell him, already been to the White House. Barack Obama, thank you. No thanks. It's the boss.
But you want me to sit down with the man.
I would love you too. It's because you in a position. You're not a guest. If you call me and say Rose, I don't even say his name. Rose, the
guy.
The guy want me to come over to for what? What do you? There's nothing you're gonna accomplish there.
But if he came here,
right. Make him he's an employee for the
people. No, he works for us, 100%. Okay, so same thing. I say Rose, the guy with the funny hair in Washington. He wants to come to your studio to come see you, to explain to you.
It ain't nothing to gain for me there. No. See, for you, it's something to gain for the people because you do this for the people.
Yeah,
don't ask them about the toupee. It's certain questions we gonna have. Nah, we gonna have some good ones too.
I don't care about the hair.
Let's make them lie on live.
He does it every day.
I know, but let's make him do it live right here.
What would you ask him? What would your first question be?
I don't even want to say it.
Come on.
I don't even want to say it.
Why?
I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna do it. Y'all couldn't even imagine it.
This is why I want to know. Don't do that to me.
Y'all couldn't. You already see what was on my mind 2 years ago. So you already know just to see this. You know where we at now. But
so when you say something like that, when you say assassinate Trump like Zimmerman, and what's the rest of the line? I'm sorry, I only have that part.
Now take these words as they came from Eminem.
Right?
Take these words as this is a part of a song.
Right.
This is a record. The same way, Eminem that made records talking about
that's actually a great line, Ross. It's actually a really great line.
They ain't notice it.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about it was for us anyway. We did.
Yeah.
So it did what it was supposed to do. But take it as if it came from Eminem. Eminem never went and murdered the girls, the kids, the baby. He never went and did none of that shit. He never put the girl in the trunk? Yeah, he never put them in the trunk. Now take it that way. But of course they did not.
They only took a little piece.
And that's the reason why I said that and did it. So, and Walmart actually fell for my trap.
You knew that was going to happen. Somebody was going to not get it.
A donkey. It would be a donkey. And Walmart, that's the donkey.
Oh, Rose.
Renzel.
Sorry. I was felt like I was just talking to Rose though.
No, you are.
That was Rose.
Of course.
We'll go back to Renzel in a minute. So after that happens and he becomes president, do you get weird, does anything happens? Nobody's reached no Secret Service, no because now that's illegal to say that, right? Isn't that illegal to say that publicly about a president?
I'm gonna be honest.
I could be making that up.
If I wasn't a writer, if I wasn't an author, and you know, I pretty much knew the reaction the song would get, and that's why I said it. But that's also why I said, accept these words as they came from Eminem, because, you know, if Eminem, I'm pretty sure if he said it, he could have
Great line. It's a great line.
He would have still invited him if he would have came, but I don't even think Eminem would have went.
You doing any of that type of talk on this album? Any political talk? Any kind of like?
You know, it's gonna always be some, you know, some boss talk on there. But as far as, you know, anything that I needed to say, I make sure I said it. You know, most definitely, I said it.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be big boy talk. And for anybody that voted for Trump, you got what you asked for. Now we pray you get what you deserve. That's it.
No doubt.
And for anybody that's, you know, rocking with us, it's like, to me, you know, put you know, your feelings, put them in motion, whatever it is. You know, I ain't even over here. We ain't even talking bitter. We done moved on. We plotting. It's all about plotting.
I agree.
Get to the money, baby. Let's get to the money.
Word. And change the subject for a minute. I saw pictures of Meek and Wale both partying at your birthday. That made me happy.
Yeah.
Everybody's all good and hanging out again.
You know, a lot of it was love from day one.
I know.
It was always love.
But they're like brothers. They go at it here and there.
Yeah,
so good to see them in a good place.
It's just like having, when you have a young brother and you bought the Jordan 6s and he wore them to the game when you won there and put them back in the box. And
also, I say this with absolute love. Wale is very, you know, he's like sensitive. He's like, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean, he just like, he cares. You know what I'm saying? So things would bother him probably more.
Yeah, most definitely.
Than maybe somebody else.
Most definitely, and as it should. You know, him coming with his first project, not being really received well, and you know, once you get back on your feet and you know, go to that next level that Wale took it to, you know, he and Meek approval always meant a lot to him. You know what I'm saying? And like I told Meek, that, you know, that show you the love that he got for you, homie, because it's out here, it's real easy to just, you know, kick somebody to the curb. I ain't tripping.
Yeah. What did you think about the J. Cole, you know, he did that False Prophets joint and put I guess he was talking about Wale, right? In the second verse? Second verse. Did you hear it?
I heard the record, but you know me, when it come to songs, I don't like assuming a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to, you know, I ain't sure if J. Cole, whoever he was talking to, you know what I'm saying?
I think he was. I think he said it. He pretty much said it, right? He did. Who did? Wale?
Responding
doesn't mean that.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that J. Cole was actually talking about him. But either way, it was a dope record.
Super dope.
And it inspired the streets. So what Cole wanted it to do, it most definitely did. And if the words was that powerful, it touched Wale. You know,
I thought Wale's response was brilliant.
I mean, it was most definitely dope. And to me, that's why I never got into them. It wasn't about, you know, to me, he inspired Wale to go and make some dope music. Like, yo, if you was talking to me, let me explain myself. You know what I mean? And if he was, it was all good.
Yeah. No, I love that.
I did too.
And then they was out the game together after. Yeah. It's clearly just, you know, steel sharp and steel.
But that's what music is about. And what Cole was, you know, what he brought to the table most definitely was honorable. It was respectable. Whoever he was talking about. Because it's so many people that could fit in that criteria. He was talking about
Wale, Kanye West.
Because, you know, just me being in the business, I know 10 artists that fit in that criteria.
Really?
I know 10 people that when you see them, damn, homie.
They don't respect me out here.
That's just me.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I know, you know, because there's so many people that feel that way.
Yeah, that's true. That's super true. But Wale killed that on the comeback, though.
Oh, he most definitely did. But at the same time, it was all about inspiration, and Cole did that. And Wale most definitely stepped up to the plate.
What's happening next? What are we doing? I know album's coming out. What else do I need to know about?
You know we doing it big. You know the Rich Hair Care. I got you.
Tell me about this, please.
I got you.
This interests me because it's hair care,
right?
But you don't have any really. You don't really have. So is it face hair or is it like?
You know what interests me from the get-go was, you know, of course, for the beard, the shampoo, the conditioner, the moisturizer, argan oil, Moroccan, whatever it was, you know, because I buy them, collect them from, you know, so many different places, and I actually, one of my homies introduced me to, the brand, and I was like, yo, what is that? It's overseas. Okay, cool. But I fell in love with it. And so we sat down, made it happen. We actually negotiated the situation for over 2 years.
I would have never imagined you in a hair care product.
Of course you could.
You just whatever, right? You're
if
it makes sense.
All I'm going to tell you, anybody that's going to the Bronner Brothers
show.
I'm going to I'll be at the Bronner Brothers show.
Are you?
Right? I'm going to have a barber chair. I'm going to have a throne delivered there. I'm going to have a barber there cutting my hair.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a stripper stripping for me, dancing.
Of course you are.
She going to be dancing right there.
Her hair will look lovely.
I'm going to be like this.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to have me a cape.
A cape?
And then I'm going to have me another girl ready to shampoo and condition my beard. And just so basically, if you come to the Bronner Brothers, you finna see Rose get pampered a little bit, and that's why I do it. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, man, that's what you should do. Pamper yourself.
But is it product for women or is it for men? Is it for beards? Or
it's unisex.
Okay.
It's for men and women.
But
This is a company that's already successful overseas. We just did the partnership, and I'm introducing it here in the U.S. as well as I'm creating my own personal line under the Rich brand. So, when you walk in CVS pretty soon, the box, let's say if this the box.
Of course you're going to have a thing in CVS.
Let's say if this the box, right?
I like your product holder.
You see where you got the Adrienne name, something like that at, right? I'm going to make sure my face
you give my girl a lot of puff
and
today.
And it's going to be a cutout where my beard get bigger than the box or something. So when you can't walk by the aisle, you'll have to duck by my beard and whatever I name the company, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be dope. But I'm going to put your name on the back of the box. I ain't going to do you like you did me. I'm going to say Angie Martinez. I'm going to say Angie Martinez, you know what I'm saying?
This was like people, they reached out to people that whatever. Anyway, next time if there's a part 2, Rose, big slot in the top.
I need that big slot. So
big slot.
Adrienne Ballin.
Bailon. Actually, she changed her last name now. It's Houghton. Adrienne Houghton. She got married.
Oh, congratulations, Adrienne Houghton.
Yeah.
Send her that thank you letter.
Yeah. You're such a jerk. You would really like her, She's really lovely.
You think so? But she married.
No, she's not like that. I don't mean like, I just mean as a human being.
You trying to plug me with you just told me she married. Now you giving me that look like you a like her. Like,
I mean, as a human being. Now not that you want to put her with the tribe. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just as a human. Not that you want to put her on the mantle.
But look, quick question, right? I got a question.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's
then
say,
I have a question after your question.
For instance, when you say the tribe, like, that's an assumption that
it is.
Why is that?
Why is that an assumption?
Why is it an assumption that Rick Ross
because your name is
has
Renzel.
A tribe or he has so many women and Rick Ross he works so much, he's so busy working. How could he entertain all of these women that I see the face she making over here?
You know why? Because we're on social media. We see what's happening in your life somewhat. And we don't even know the half because I'm sure the private life is even more tribal than the social life.
Tribal? Damn, tribal? God.
What you're saying? Big tribes, lots of tribes of big love.
I'm so.
Is this not true? Is this a false assumption?
I'm so respectful. I'm so caring of women.
I believe that.
I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful.
Yeah.
And I think my friendship that develops with women is one that, for one, they can depend on to stand the test of time. So, like when I become a female friend, if we become friends, we should be friends. I feel like if we cool and we friends, we should always be friends. Why should we burn our bridges? Why would you have so many friends and you don't have none of that? You done been cool with how many dudes and not one of them pick you up and take you to Wingstop? Come on. You should always have one dude that you kicked it with. Even if it ain't like how it was, he still will go get you that ranch, small baked beans, garlic parmesan. You know what I mean? It was my off day. I had some time and I wanted to get you a 10-piece. How you doing though?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Women, I think that's the question women should ask themselves.
Well, usually what goes
Remain
wrong.
friends.
Yeah, but usually what goes wrong with the women man situation like this is usually the girl gets mad because there's usually some sort of either lying or misrepresentation going on that usually gets unfolded, and then she feels, that this friend was not trustworthy and was not, you know what I'm saying? But if you're upfront out the gate, then you should be friends.
That's what everybody said. If you up front out the gate.
If you up front out the gate, you should be friends.
If somebody was up front out the gate and told you what the play was, you ain't going to be
that's why she don't want to be friends with you, because there was a play. Because she was part of the play.
No,
Nobody wants to be part of that.
Not that you being played with, but, just my understanding my life or my lifestyle. But after you get to know me as a friend, you will turn your back on everybody else for me.
I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that you're not a upfront, truthful out the gate type of guy.
What you mean?
Well, you just said that doesn't always work.
I just said what I said was you all always say that.
Yeah.
If you would have just been truthful and this and that and this, when you know that won't work with you. I'm not saying my situation is this. My lifestyle and the way I live, you know what I mean, is most definitely unique. And you got to be an understanding person. But I'm not going to make you false promises. You feel me? That's what's important.
Okay. No false promises is good. That's a great start.
No false promises.
That's a great start.
Because if I'm who I am, if I'm a hustler, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm ripping and running, I'm doing this, I might land in New York, and guess what? I've been ripping and running the last 4 nights, and tonight I'm free. And guess what? I'm lonely tonight. I feel alone. Guess what I'm gonna do? You see that? Don't cover your face now. Don't cover your face now.
I feel alone.
Guess what? That's how y'all like to hear it, right? I'm alone.
Continue with your story, please.
I feel alone. Don't y'all like that? Don't y'all like when a man open up? I feel alone. So if it's one of those situations, and guess what?
It is what it is.
I'm alone.
Okay, Renzel. Now Renzel's back. By the way, Renzel is back.
I got her eyes watering, y'all.
Hysterical.
You feel me?
I enjoy you, Ross. I really do.
Of course, every time. That's how we do it.
How do we?
And then guess what? Wouldn't you appreciate that?
Maybe. Truthful up front.
I like truthful and up front, but truthful that wasn't truthful.
It wasn't?
No.
That you feel alone?
No, she would have. She don't. I ain't gonna say she. She may not love the suspense, but at the same time, she just. At the same time, when you got somebody you could depend on.
This is what I want. This is what I wish for you.
You see?
This is what I wish for you, my friend.
God.
I wish for you to be in a relationship where you could be honest with the girl, and she rocks with you, and she
all are honest. What I was speaking of with you is when you said, "Tell us up front," and nah. If my homie told you up front, son, stop. That ain't what I'm saying.
No, most grown up women, they want that. It takes time to get to that point, but what I tell you is that it does happen. To me, I'm telling you, it happens.
I feel like if you genuine with the person, it shouldn't even be about nobody else.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Your game is so strong.
No, I'm just keeping it real
so
with
strong.
you. It's like if I'm kicking it with you.
It shouldn't even be. We so real. It shouldn't even be about nobody else.
It shouldn't be about nobody else.
So strong.
If you rocking with me the same way I'm rocking with you, I'm not asking you your beacon score.
This how you talk to them?
I'm not. That ain't what I'm. If I want to get to know you, I want to get to know you for you.
I'm
finna put your past to the side too, because you're a genuine person. And guess what? Tonight, I'm alone.
I'm alone.
You see what I'm saying? So guess what? As long as you being genuine with a person, and I feel like, I think to me, my plus is I'm somebody you could, depend on. So if we friends, if we cool, let's be that. Let's be genuine. I ain't,
Ross.
That's what it is. That's just.
I feel like we could have a whole show. I think the next time you come, we should do like a full, like he said, she said, and we could just get to the bottom of this for all mankind. We should have a relationship conversation.
That's what That's what they would love. A lot of them would love the friendship to be a relationship or to be in love.
We're gonna do a whole show the next time he comes on this topic alone, just me and Renzel. I'm gonna really get to the bottom of this.
As long as we get us a green couch.
Fine. You want it? I'll get a green. I'll have a green couch
with the white background.
That's fine. What about the ex-girlfriend Lyra Galore? So the last time you were here, you were with Lyra, and then the last time I saw her was on this Ayanla show, and she didn't paint you in the best way.
Well,
what do you think about that?
Well, women, or at the end of the relationship, you the two usually blame each other for everything that went wrong. Anyway, I ain't even tripping on that, but I haven't seen it. Of course, I heard about it, and I was looking at it from a business standpoint. Shorty, get your money, get your paper. You know what I'm saying? Build your brand, and I hope that's whatever it is you're doing, that's what you're doing. That's it. That's all I could really say. I never had nothing negative to say about a woman because that ain't the energy I bring. It ain't nothing negative. You really, if something ain't work out or, ain't go the way I may have wanted to, I'm going to get over that. But I'm going to still wish you the best. And
also her experience in the relationship might be different than what, from your perspective and your experience in the relationship.
Or what both of our desires were.
Maybe.
But whatever it is, at the end of the day, I still wish her the best.
Oh.
I do.
Good.
And to me, that's what it's all about. As long as you're dealing with somebody that, I'm not a vindictive person. I'm not a person that, not saying I won't cuss you out today, but tomorrow, damn, bring me some checkers. Like, I ain't tripping. Bring me some fries and a big Buford, and guess what?
We good.
I'm going to kiss you like I ain't even say that to you yesterday.
Way to go.
Yeah, it's like, yo,
what are you doing tonight? Aren't you doing some, like, women's, like, honoring women tonight at some dinner? Is this happening? Do you know this?
Yo, that's,
what?
They
made you do this?
Of course, y'all, y'all finna put me through the woman grinder. And guess what?
No, you're doing, this is actually a positive thing. I got an invite. It's a dinner. Let me tell y'all what it is. This is a positive thing, Ross. It is a dinner honoring women tonight. Is that what it is?
Y'all marching everywhere. Y'all done turned up.
Oh, it's an all-girls. Oh, we're not honoring women. It's just a women's dinner. A women's appreciation dinner. Nobody doubts that Renzel appreciates the women, by the way. He's showing us.
I most definitely appreciate.
Oh, so that's women. What we're having, a women's appreciation dinner tonight.
And I'm glad of that.
For Valentine's Day.
And all the beautiful women out there, and all the women, period. That's that's supportive of your men. I thank you, cause I'm most definitely one of them dudes that, what I do. I think about my family even before me. I'm in a unique situation, and I want to capitalize. So when I do sit down on my rocking chair, and whoever the special one is, she'll be able to stand behind me and rub my shoulders and just, you good. You can eat check as long as you want to. You'll never run out of Wingstop. You know what I'm saying?
That's true love.
That's true love. And guess what? And hopefully I won't feel alone.
Yo, I hate him. I really do.
Hey, so that's what
Rose! Amazing.
The ladies.
All right, so we'll wait for album date. Happy early Valentine's Day.
Happy
always
Valentine's
amazing to see
to
you.
Yourself, your family, everybody that's out there listening, all the sexy ladies that's riding around in New York listening to Rose. Hit me up on Twitter at Ricky Rose. Jump in the DMs, hit me, Rich Forever. Say something positive. If you want to send a photo smiling. Just smile and send positive energy. Women who in the DM for sexual favors, I don't do that. Send something positive.
Never.
Yeah, look at you. Look at you. I done plug my homies. You know what I'm saying? I done plug my homies. You know what I mean? It's just some motherfuckers that DM for months and just when refuse to stop. And I just say, homie, you like, just.
Here you go. Unbelievable. Amazing. I can't wait to hear the Nas song. All right. Is there anything else that we need to promote or say? I think we got.
Shout out to Rich Hair Care. Shout out to all the Black Bottle Boys, Black Bottle Girls. Shout out to Bel Air. Shout out to Wingstop. Shout out to Maybach Music. Shout out to Checkers. Shout out to Pizza Hut. You know what I'm saying?
What is it? Is there a check in Pizza Hut too?
Let's shout out to Epic Records. Let's shout out, of course, Maybach Music, DJ Sam, Sneak, Young Skrilla. Make sure if you don't have The Voice, the memoir by Angie Martinez.
Yes.
The forward is by Young J. Cole.
Yeah.
And when you get the cover, you see a beautiful Angie. You flip it over to the back, you see quotes from Jay-Z, J-Lo, Senator Cory Booker, Nicki Minaj, Adrian
Bylon.
Bellin.
Houghton now. Mm-hmm.
Pharrell Williams, and guess what? Renzel quote ain't on there.
But it's still a really good book.
Oh, it's most definitely a legendary book. Make sure y'all get Khaled book, her book, L.A. Reid book. When I do a book, my book just gonna be pictures. My shit gonna be a coffee table book, just photos.
Of what?
Different things. See, I think I would have really.
The tribe.
Yeah, I really think I would have excelled in school. I believe I could have been an honor student if I had the option of reading it out a book or sitting and watching film.
Mm.
See, if they set that reel up every day like they used to in the back of the class and it, I think I would have absorbed a lot more. I would have learned algebra and pre-algebra and all that. I would have locked in my multiplication.
You know, you are qualified to run the school system.
Shit, I'm qualified to run the United States of America.
That too.
Shit, when I beat this case, Rose gonna consider being the United States. What it's called, POTUS?
Yeah.
POTUS.
After you
That's
beat the
gonna be hell yeah.
First we're gonna
beat the case.
Then
we're gonna shake the kidnappings and all that.
Yeah.
Then goddamn, we going back in the White House. But I'm gonna goddamn blow a blunt walking through that motherfucker.
Please invite me when you're there. I'm
gonna put you on the back. See? There you go. You see? See? When I get in the White House, I'm gonna say, now where Adrian Bellin at now? I'm gonna say, goddamn Adrian Bellin. Goddamn Senator Cory Booker ain't in here.
Cory might be there. He might still be in the White House.
No, shit. If you introduce him to me and he's cool, you never know. I might let him work for us. You know what I mean? I might let him goddamn go get the wings and the goddamn big
Goodbye. Please, can we wrap up, Ross?
But Adrian Bellin, now goddamn Adrian Bellin. You capitalized on Angie now. I'm with you.
This is not true. She's doing very well for herself. She has a national show on television that you were on. We have to wrap.
Come on now.
I love you, Adrian. Rose Renzel.